Hello, Manitoba, and thank you for taking the time to join me here today. My name is Wayne Sturby, and I am the leader of the Manitoba Party. I would like to tell you a little bit about myself and talk to you about what we all share as fellow Manitobans. So first of all, like so many of you, I was born and raised in Manitoba, and I am proud to share this home with all of you. You know, Manitoba is the very heart of our country, and I believe that Manitoba has the unique privilege of demonstrating to all other Canadians what it is that makes Canada one of the greatest countries in the world. Now, as I said, I was born in Manitoba, and I spent my first 5 years living in Flin Flon and in the little mining town of Snow Lake. My dad was a miner, but our family moved to Winnipeg when I was still quite young, and I grew up in the big city. I graduated from River East Collegiate, and that continues to be one of the highlights of my life. Well, a few years after graduating, I decided to return to the north and went to work in the mines that bordered the town of Snow Lake. It was hard labor at times, and there were always dangers that could severely injure or that could take your life. As a matter of fact, during the years that I worked underground, 5 co-workers were killed during their shifts, and it always served to remind me about the importance of having good work habits, but also how important that it is to watch out for those that you work with. And while living in Snow Lake, I met the young lady that I would marry, and we have been married for 43 years now. We have 2 married children, and my wife and I have 5 of the very best grandchildren that we love to spend time with. We also lived in the Pas for 4 years before moving back to the south of Manitoba, and during our time there I was able to work as a substitute school teacher for 2 years. My passion for teaching and education has only increased since then. The Manitoba Party will be releasing another video very soon talking about just that issue, education in Manitoba. When we moved down south, my wife and I went to work with my parents and helped them build a small trucking company. This would become the career where I spent the majority of my working years, and I learned some of the most valuable lessons while being involved in the trucking industry. Among those lessons was how to work through a problem and not give up until you could solve that problem. Driving long distances through extreme weather conditions in a vehicle that could suffer any type of mechanical failure was just part of the challenges that are faced by those in this industry. But anyone who operates a trucking company knows that even when you are not in the cab of the truck, multiple problems can still arise. There's always safety and compliance issues, ever-increasing government regulations, driver shortages and driver complaints, escalating fuel costs, and every other cost of keeping the company competitive. These are all part of the challenges faced in the trucking industry. Now, I've had the opportunity to meet and speak with a variety of small business owners, and I know that they all face similar challenges, and that every one of them have their own unique set of risks to deal with also. It's not easy to be a small business owner today. Well, in 2010, I went to work for the province of Manitoba as a corrections officer. And I had more opportunities to learn and to increase my understanding of difficult issues than I ever thought was possible. And I had the privilege of working with some of the best people that you would ever hope to work with. All those memories and experiences have helped to motivate me and impress upon me the importance of good politics and of good government. But you know, sadly, in this province and all across Canada, we have neither. We are all paying the price for incompetence, for ideology that is driven by ambition, and for horrible decision-making. Now, I am someone that loves politics and understands how vital having good politics is, and I am angry at what has happened to something that the Manitoba Party cares deeply about and that we very much need. politics is in ruin, and government is headed down the same path. We have nothing worthwhile to show for all of the decades of broken promises and for bungled opportunities, leaving all of us to think that this is as good as it gets. But I am not willing to settle with mediocrity, and I am not satisfied with excuses. Manitoba needs change, and the Manitoba Party intends to make all the changes that will help to restore better days ahead, to restore hope for the future, and to make Canada better. Manitoba is the heartland province and has what it takes to make a better today for Manitoba and a brighter tomorrow for all Canadians. I'm Wayne Sturby, and I am asking you to join our team and work with us at the Manitoba Party. You can begin by visiting our Facebook page and check out our website at www.manitobaparty.ca.